Guys, just a quick morning one from me. Sorry, another messy one. Did anybody see the Paul Thorpe and Danny Roscoe last night? I'll be honest, I started watching it. I liked when Danny did his interview with Louise. I mean, I was stuck to the whole interview. It was brilliant. It was amazing. Obviously, last night's one was more about tensions and stuff, which, I don't know everything about. So, like I said, with Paul Thorpe, he's kind of a bit of an enigma because I don't know. I've never met him, not spoken to him. What I will say is, for some reason, a lot of people take a dislike to him. I think it's the way he speaks. I think it's the way he comes across, like the big I am. And no doubt he's had a bunch of responsibilities on his shoulders. I'm sure of that. But at the same time, what I saw when I switched on last night, and this is why I just made this video, because he said some things when I saw it, and I had to turn it off because I was sick of him playing victim. Oh, nobody's walked a mile in my shoes. Nobody's done what I've done for this movement. Nobody's done, and it's like, excuse me. Now I know there's some things that he's done that some of us couldn't have done because it's to do with money, but nobody's walked a mile in my shoes. Well, sorry, all of us that made the Rave of Britain did a lot more than you've done. A lot more. We didn't sit in a seat making podcasts with Richard Inman. We went out there and did something. So we walked more than a mile in your shoes. So has Danny Roscoe. So has probably 10 to 16 people I could name personally in this movement that have walked many more miles in your shoes than you have, Paul. Yeah, and this is what bugged me last night. It's people haven't walked a mile in my shoes. No, we've walked several miles in your shoes without the money. So off. We do actually know what it's like. You don't know what it's like to be us, because we've had to do the actual work and we've had to go without the money to do it with. So you haven't walked a mile in our shoes because we've done 3 times the work and have had nothing to show for it. So don't give me that, I'm such a victim. Nobody's walked a mile in my shoes. Nobody knows what I've been through. No, and you don't know what we've been through. And you don't know what other activists that didn't have loads of money in their pocket have been through. Our job wasn't to sit and make podcasts and sit and tell other people in the movement what to do. The reason you get mean comments and stuff like that is because you contradict yourself. You lie. You've got a bit of a shady past, none of which I really give a shit about. But you also have this victim complex. Oh, I get mean comments. You've made yourself a spokesman for Tommy Robinson. Of course you're going to get mean comments. You get mean comments the moment you decide to have a YouTube channel. You had a YouTube channel before you got involved with Tommy. So guess what? You knew that already. So stop whinging about mean comments. You pussy. Absolute snowflake. What the fuck is wrong with you? I know you were nearly going to leave the movement in tears. What is wrong with you? You're supposed to be a leader in this movement, which means you don't sell that. You don't sell that people are hurting your feelings. You don't sell that people are getting to you, because all they do is do it more. A professional, and you've got a couple of 100,000 people on your podcast. You've been around longer than everybody, apparently, according to you. Well, if that's the case, you should know how to handle it. Should be sliding off there. Should be sliding straight off. If you're a professional podcaster, if you're a professional this, professional that, like you claim to be, you shouldn't be selling the hatred. You should be leaning into it or ignoring it and going along with all the support that you get, because you do get support, because I see it. But instead, you want to talk about the mean comments. If this was anybody on the left, we'd be mocking them for going on a right-wing channel and saying, oh, yeah, but I get mean comments and nobody knows what it's like to walk a mile in my shoes. Really? Really? And you're not left-wing? I'm sorry, the guy, I didn't know what to make of him, and I didn't want to judge him. And I still don't know the truth about stories about him, and therefore I'm not going to take part in them. What I will say is, watching him last night, I had to switch it off. Not because of Danny, but because Paul Thorpe is a perpetual, I'm a victim about me, how everything affects him. No matter what question he's asked, it comes back to how it affects him, how life affects him, and it's me. Some of you love the guy. Good for you. How you can listen to him wallow in himself is beyond me. I know I have a moan sometimes, but he does it when he's happy. It's just constantly my journey, my life. Nobody gives a shit. You're just a spokesman. And that's perhaps what he didn't get. It was a spokesman who spoke a little bit too rough with people he didn't know, started telling them what to do, started speaking to them like shit. Him and Richard saying, oh, if you don't come to this demo with this attitude, you're a traitor to Tommy. You can't speak to us like that. You can't speak to people like that, like you're bullying them. Because what they'll do is they'll hit back. And you got hit back. And you felt what it was like. I've done it. I spoke to people on here like shit, and they taught me a lesson. I was one of the first year I did it. Thought I was and people would hit back. Do something with that. Learn from it. Don't sit and be a victim about it. Learn from it. Learn to treat people better. And then they'll stop hating you. It's that simple. Sorry, but it's really fixable. The problems that he's got are really, really fixable. Just a slight change in attitude. And he doesn't get that. And I've got no sympathy for someone like that. No sympathy whatsoever. I wish I had a chance to speak to him. Just simply go, look, here's how you can fix all this. Off camera, I mean. Here's how you can fix all this. For a start, lose the attitude. Because I feel like slapping you across the face and I'm sat here. So how you imagine how all these other people feel. Drop the attitude. Because that's not who you really are. I think he's probably a nice guy behind it. Drop the attitude. You're not a tough London guy. You've admitted that. So there's no need for the fake attitude. Just be who you really are. Oh, that's right. You don't know who you really are. Off. And that's how I feel about it. I'm sure a lot of you will be like, oh, Paul Thorpe, some knows. What has he done? Other than money, what has he done? Where's he been? Right. Rest my case.